All praises to the almighty, sublime, majestic creator. I love you, Father. Hallelujah. And to all of my fellow servants in this world and beyond, and all the other dimensions, Hebrew Widow sends you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Yes, special shout out to this archangel, Sir Uriel, the guardian of Eden, with his fiery sword. Yeah, today we're going to be on the right wing of Uriel. And the land that we're about to go into is a lot of, I'll say others. I found some other creatures. It's an amazing land, so let's get to it. Yeah, you see those little specks down there? Those are life forms. Yeah, and they're casting like blue light. And they look like they're made out of a blackness. A lot of them. Some of them look kind of bluish. So if you're new to my station, we're on Google Earth, and as you saw the archangel there, we're on the continent of Africa. So wherever his body is, that's where the anomalies that my assignment is targeted at, okay? And so today we're on his right wing, and there are others down there. We found many other creatures. At the end of this video, I show a lot of other different creatures, some mythological creatures, you know, and some of them that are so very strange, just like these. And in this area right here, it's a huge area, and there's so many cool things going on. Yeah, the Most High, you know, he gave me this assignment, and I'm just figuring out it's for the Star Seeds Entertainment. Yes, the Most High has given us windows into the 5D. Yeah, he's letting us look into the 5D. He took Eden down into inner earth, which is a 5D dimension. And Uriel was there standing guard. He's the guardian over Eden. Yes, and there's so many different signs that this is Eden. But the uncovering is taking place by way of a cloaking device. I'm sure we'll come across it. A cloaking device. And also, as the Sahara sands are getting at the bottom, these magical lands of Eden are appearing. Yeah, now these kind of remind me of, what was those little things called? Ewoks. Remember Ewoks? The shape of them. Yeah. Now this is the cloaking device. You see on one side of your screen, you know, it's white. And then the other side, colors are popping out. Yeah, and you see the same figures on both sides. Yeah, but the lands look different. And these shapes that you're looking at right now, a lot of them are typical to each other. So the Most High had reserved so many cool creatures over in Eden. I mean, you know, they're just the coolest. You know, so many different kinds. And their density, a lot of their density is different from our own. Their density, the ones we're looking at now, you know, it looked like their density is different from our own as well. But this is certainly a reality. I always leave the Google Earth coordinates on the bottom of your screen so you can go and investigate these areas on your own. Here are the coordinates and the distance away from Earth. With that said, that is the evidence that this is truly a reality. Now this place is so cool. You see all of those little spots down there are just full of life forms. And then they have like these cool, I don't even know, they're not roads and they're not structures, but you'll see what I'm talking about. They are so cool, and they're full of life forms too on both sides. On the top and on the bottom of that line. Yeah, you'll see different life forms. Now some of these are glowing green. Yeah. The other ones were glowing blue. So like where we cast a shadow, they glow. Oh, it's just so cool. I just love my job. Yes, look at these life forms. Wow. Now, like I always say, now I know y'all know those are not rocks down there. Oh, wait. Yeah, look how cool that is. See that line? You'll see it's going to even get more detailed. And then off to the side, you'll see some more. Yeah, now this one is glowing like a purple and then a green at the bottom. There's 3 of them down there. And look at this one. Look at the shape of it. All kind of creatures. And I think these are floaters too, because I don't see legs. Yeah, there's floaters in Eden. In this dimension, we have the birds that fly, you know. We have different butterflies and insects that fly, and then we have the fish and the life in the waters that swim, you know. And we walk. And then you have the creepy crawling things, you know. But in Eden, it's like a lot of creatures there. They float. They're floaters. They don't have legs. Yeah, I've seen many floaters. Many different kind. Now, this is what I was talking about, how this is getting so detailed. And, oh, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. What is that? What is it? I don't know. And it have life forms, you know, all around it. Isn't that cool? Now, this is nothing that humans made. It's many Atlanteans in Eden, you know. There's some that went down into Eden. The ones that wanted to serve the Most High and was on the spiritual side. You know, they went down into Eden. It was a war. Some of them were spiritualites, and some of them were very carnal and got caught up in the matrix, and there was a separation. And many of the Atlanteans went down into Eden, and they continued their work. Now, I don't know what this is, if it's a structure or a life form, but it's very cool. Yeah, it could be a shadow. I don't know. It looked like we're on another planet. There's that cloaking device again. Wow. So yeah, the Most High has this for our entertainment while we're awaiting, you know, the big change. We're moving to the 5D very quickly. Yeah, that's why we're able to see all of these wonderful, magical things that have been hidden away from mankind. Yeah, you don't see any roads out here, at least not human roads. And this is a large population here. It's like a city. Ooh, look at these life forms here. Now, this is really cool. Oh. Just magical. The Most High wants us to know about this magic. Yeah. You know, Genesis was very, very magical because the Most High spoke and just all of what he said just manifested from within himself. Yeah, he created all things and it was very magical. And we know so very little about his magic. We just know some stories that were told, you know, our history, some prophecies and so forth. Yeah, but he wants us to actually see that it's way more to the magic than we can even imagine. And we're moving into that magical dimension of the 5D. Now, I believe that there's so many different dimensions. Oh my goodness. You know, we can't even imagine, but we're getting ready to see a lot of it. Yeah, our next stop is the 5D, honey. The 5D. Ooh, yes, where all of these different creatures live in harmony. Harmony and peace and happiness and joy and fulfillment. They weren't spoiled in this matrix. They weren't exposed to the evils of this matrix. Yeah, when Adam and Eve were cast out the garden, the Most High reserved Eden. And they've been looking for Eden. They've been looking for Eden forever. But it was hidden in inner earth. Yes, in another dimension. And then he covered it all up with the Sahara sands, and it's blowing off. Been blowing off since he put it on there. Every year it doesn't return. So we're at the very bottom of it. And little glimpses of Eden is showing up. All praises to the Most High. I see a floater right there. Yeah, and some other shapes and forms. Yeah, so stay till the end of the video because I just did a hodgepodge of a lot of different creatures that I found in Eden, okay? It's so many different kinds. And even though I'm showing you many at the end of this video, there's so many more. So many more. I just don't have the space on my phone to save all my photos. Yeah. So this is the biggest anomaly right here, this archangel. So here's a measurement from the top of his face to his feet. And it's 2,400 miles over that. And his wingspan, the tip of his right wing to left wing, is almost 5,000 miles. So these are just some screenshots. The Google Earth coordinates are on the bottom of your screen. Yeah, here's a purple angel. Purple angel. And then there's a land where everything looked like cartoons. Everybody is like, I don't know, they just look cartoonish to me. The different lands and the different creatures, you know, their density is different. And also the cloaking device affects the way that we see them. Yeah, but that was cool finding them. You can see faces. And then we have these. Yeah. These creatures over there. The Most High had, I'm telling you, he didn't let every creature didn't leave Eden. I'll put it like that. And you can make out some faces on some of them. Some of the creatures have very different bodies, but their faces look like ours. And I see a face right there. I just figured out how to do this, you guys. I'm so happy. Yes. So when I see something, at least I can move you in closer to it. Okay, so now these are some other creatures, you know, it's like all different kinds. You could tell that's not rocks. This image looks like a painting to me. A lot of the images do. Yeah, and here's some more of our creatures that they glow blue. It looked like they're sitting around. It looked like two of them is actually kissing each other. Yeah. And here's another strange creature right here that the Most High created that's very, very different. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are watching. Yeah, looking into this 5D dimension with me. Yeah, all kind of dragons down in this area along with the technology from the Agarthians. Yeah, many different angels down in there. Here's another one that looks like a painting. Yeah, where on earth does it look like this? I don't know. A lot of different life forms. And here's some. I found this area. It's just angels. It's like myriads of angels in this particular area. I don't care where I went in that area. There were angels there. Yes, like look like a mountain range. And you can almost make out this Titanic angel's face. Yeah, and there's Atlanteans there as well with the angels. And then we see other 5D creatures. Yeah, look at them. These are giants, you guys. These are giants sitting in some kind of vehicles that I found that glow and look like they have the mini ones waiting for us. Yeah, and then we had these mythical gargoyles, all kind of creatures. And these are Lemurians right here. Yeah, Lemurians. Look at their faces. You can see her face and his face is sideways, and it just looks like a very romantic setting. And then a manifestation of who I believe is the Ruach HaKodesh. Yes. All kind of life forms. All kind of life forms. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Shalom, Hebrew Widow.